What's up guys, my name's Zach and you're watching 2 Minute Topics. In today's episode we're going to be looking at sand. So I'm just going to press pause for a second just to explain this to you. But unfortunately I didn't have my dead cat when I filmed this video, so the audio gets pretty bad in some places because of the wind. So here are some clips of me playing about in the sand and like this weird voiceover thing that I'm doing. By the way, the dead cat is the weird furry thing that you put on your microphone to stop the wind noise. I'm not talking about an actual dead cat. But anyway, on with the video. So what I was trying to tell you whilst playing on this tune is that sand is a fine granular material made from the abrasion of rocks chipping away at one another for thousands of years. Granular materials like sugar and flour and sand and wood chippings all share a characteristic called the angle of repose. This is the angle away from the horizontal that a material can be piled up before it slumps or slips. But what does that mean exactly? Well, if you pour some fine dry sand, then as it piles up it will reach a point where rather than make steeper sides, the pile will slump and the sand will cascade down to the bottom of the pile, and then it will start building up again. The point at which it does this is the critical angle of repose. In this video you can see this happening when I dig into the side of the dune with my hand. Suddenly the angle becomes much steeper than its angle of repose, so it slips and tries to fill the void to restore the angle of the material. For fine, dry sand, the critical angle of repose is 34 degrees. I keep saying fine and dry. Why? Well, the size of the particles, the coefficient of friction within the material, and the moisture content are all factors which affect the angle. Wet sand can have an angle of repose up to 45 degrees. But hang on, you've seen sandcastles before, right? They've got straight sides of 90 degrees from the horizontal. But the angle of repose only relates to when a material is poured or piled up. So if you picked up that sandcastle and dropped it, the pile you'd be left with would have sides no steeper than 45 degrees. There is a type of sand dune found in sandy deserts across the globe which demonstrates the angle of repose very well. These are called Barkhan dunes and are crescent shaped. The concave section of the dune is always downwind and has a shear face of 34 degrees. These form because winds in the desert blow the sand up the gentle sloping side, which is about 15 degrees, until the pile crosses the critical angle and it slips down the shear face. This happens again and again until you have a dune that's up to 30 metres tall and 400 metres wide. So, this video has been about the angle of repose. Sorry about the lost audio, and I know it's a bit longer than usual, but I hope you found it informative. If you liked it, perhaps you can share it with your friends. Don't forget, there's a new video out every Wednesday. See you next week.